That moment on the Lock Bridge kind of like solidified this kind of fairy tale kind of love is coming true.
When you're ready to jump, you're ready to jump. So figured I'd roll the dice, see if she felt the same.
At that point, we both knew that, we wanted it for the long run. So we met on Bumble.
Silly little plays back and forth until she said, "Are you gonna take me on a date or not?"
He said, "Yeah, how about tonight?" And we met at Nick and Nino's, a local bar up north.
Dang, she's awfully cute,
I thought he was really good looking. And he's wearing some cowboy boots, which I was like, oh yeah, there we go.
There's not a lot of dates that you go on that, go that well. It was one of those ones where, time kind of disappeared and talked until the karaoke band was louder than what we could hear.
I wanted to go on another date like the next day.
I was thinking that it was good and that I wanted more. My personal favorite date that I think has led us to this moment is our third date.
We kind of just hung out at my house and just talked and just had like the most strong connection we've probably had with anyone else.
It was something that I've never experienced before, and it was not just like a feeling, but it was something that I felt with all of my being.
There was a moment that we kind of just like looked at each other and almost just knew that, we were kind of meant to be together.
I knew that she meant something special to me, and I had to go above and beyond, because if you really want someone, then you want to show them that. And so figured cook some pasta and we'll do something meaningful.
And so we walked out there and we were kind of just looking at the sunset and admiring things, and he pulls a locket and a Sharpie out of his back pocket and he's like, "Why don't you write our names and our date on there?" And we placed it on the Lock Bridge. And it wasn't until later that night after we got back to the apartment that I was kind of like, does this mean we're official? Are you my boyfriend? I think more than anything, our like values and the way we want to start a family and the way that we were raised is similar. Hard work, being there for your family, and so I think that really like ties a strong bond between us.
The favorite stuff that we do together is the little things for me. I enjoy our grocery store trips together. That's always a blast. Little moments that happen where we both just start cracking up or laughing. I just enjoy the little things.
I think competitiveness is both in our natures, and it's like something that's hardwired into us. So Mario Kart, board games, who can carry in the most groceries? I don't know, it's just silly stuff.
Who's the better cornhole player?
Well, are we talking about past, present, or future? Past, it's definitely me. Present, I'll give her the slight edge. Future, it's me.
I am. He hates to admit it because he's so passionate about it, but I think he might even admit that at this point I'm a little bit better. We had jokingly pinky promised, if the Chiefs won the Super Bowl, we're getting married.
I think we both knew that we were serious, but we weren't sure necessarily if the other one was in for all the marbles.
And so we won the Super Bowl, and I was looking over, I'm expecting
I figured the Chiefs would make a good run and be in the playoffs, and it would kind of play on to maybe a Super Bowl in the future. They ended up winning the Super Bowl that year, so still say I never broke that promise. They were still Super Bowl champs when I proposed to her, even if it was halftime of the next one.
I get a tap on the shoulder, and then I just turn around and just said, "Will you marry me?" I said yes, and then afterwards he's like, "I blacked out. I don't know what happened in any of that."
I would have liked to make a speech, but it was a little nerve-wracking in front of all of her family and friends and sisters and mother-in-laws and mom. I just kind of blanked out, and I just tapped her on the shoulder and said, "Will you marry me?"
It was a nice moment. It really caught me off guard. This is it. This is real.